Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
How many of you were able to manifest? Now, please relax and you can actually go and check your height. Check your height right now. I request all the participants, check your height right now and come and post here how many of you actually were able to have a breakthrough, were able to manifest this power. Take a moment, go ahead and check your height. Definitely with this powerful darshan and initiation, definitely you would have manifested.
Paramashivoham.
Come on, all the participants.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Come on, Shiv Panditaya, Ma Teresa, Ma Yogananda Guru Prasadini, Ma Kalakala Priye, Ma Kamakala Rupa. I request all of you to go ahead and verify, check and see if you were able to manifest. If you had, how much of your height has actually changed? What is the difference? Take a moment and please go ahead and measure the same point where you had marked earlier. Go and stand there in the same position and measure yourself now.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Please post here. You can measure now and please post here.
any change that you are seeing in your height. Take a moment and post here.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Wonderful. Yes. See, even if you have the slightest change, see, getting that slightest change is still a power manifestation. Post it here. Whether increase or decrease in height, please post it here. Wonderful. Great. I see some of you posting. Now, we're going to be entering into the next session where Swamiji is going to be revealing a very important revelation on Ananta Kalyana Gunas. What are the Ananta Kalyana Gunas and what are the Ananta Kalyana Gunas of Swamiji that we have been blessed to manifest?
Some of the greatest sacred secrets of Paramashiva's existence. Understand? By knowing these great sacred secrets, truths about the existence of Paramashiva, you will become Paramashiva. Paramashiva, the cosmic existence, can be experienced just by listening and internalizing these sacred secrets, powerful truths I am revealing. So please listen intensely and carefully. Akshaya Guna of Paramashiva means Guna can be. Guna means the nature, character, idea, habit, all these put together. And something more is the word, Sanskrit word guna denotes, which is your core nature expresses as a habit in your doings. Nature in your being, habits in your doing is called guna. Actually, the word Sanskrit word guna means little more than all these English definitions I gave. Character of your being, habits of your doing, all put together, and something more is guna, nature. Akshaya Guna means the nature of something which does not get destroyed. The Akshaya Guna of Paramashiva, which does not get destroyed. Please listen. The Guna of Paramashiva, which does not get destroyed. The nature of Paramashiva, which never gets destroyed. If you understand that, that nature is so exciting, inspiring, your whole being will just get sucked into it. I'll tell you one incident. with Arunagiri Yogeshwara. He used to initiate me in multiple spiritual practices, powers. Sometimes will make me do a very, very challenging, difficult things as tapas, as penance, as practice. But when he initiates me, he will take the power he is giving it to me from my being and give it to me. He will show me very clearly, he is taking it out of my being and he will give it to me and ask me to start operating it, manifesting it. Once I asked him, Swami, you are here, you are only taking it out of my being, and whatever you are giving me is already in my being, then all this tapas, the strong training, heavy training, is this needed? He told me, this training is not for you, but for you to know how to train your disciples, the next generation. I tell you, how much I was devoted to my gurus, I am more devoted to my disciples. How much I was devoted to the training I received from my gurus, I am more devoted than that to train all of you. Listen, how much I was devoted to my gurus, I am more devoted to all of you, my disciples. How much devotion and tyaga I had to get trained by my gurus, I have more tyaga to train you all. In these 45 years, I can say one of the most important thing kept me as me without losing me. Kept me as me is the training I received from my gurus. Devotion I had towards my gurus and the dedication and tyaga I had to receive my guru's training, that kept me absolutely devoted to all of you and absolutely dedicated and ready to sacrifice anything to train you all. Whatever I went through never made me lose me. Of course, I cannot lose me. That is from the angle of that Paramashiva Swarupa. I am explaining to you all from the angle of Nijavatara. So understand, I'm just looking this whole 45 years in fast forward to pick up and give you all the best things I received from Paramashiva. But I am talking about what is directly going to be useful for you. The greatest thing I learned is the stamina, power, strength of Parameshwara Sankalpa, the will, persistence, and ready to sacrifice, do tyaga of anything for the purpose. One of the Ananta Kalyana Gunas of Paramashiva's manifestation in this being as Nijavatara, when he is manifesting, one of the most beautiful Ananta Kalyana Guna is extreme powerfulness, extreme compassion, absolute tyaga. Never letting any delusion even to flash. If at all I was narrating some incidents as if some delusions flashed in me, it is for you to understand. In reality, never ever any delusion flashed in my existence as this Nijavatara last 45 years. The next Kalyana Guna Paramashiva gave me is auspicious quality Paramashiva gave me is unending, eternal patience, and again and again and again reviving. Listen. Unending patience. Again and again and again. Reviving. Reviving, reviving. Even though I operate within the time frame, the human frame, my existence is not bound by any of these frames.
it infuses such large energy, power. Eternal life, excitement, energy, tyaga, ability to restart. Let's all restart with the tremendous energy of Paramashiva. Let's restart everything with complete new energy, inspiration, joy, power, tyaga, will, and ultimately Paramashiva's grace, very being. I'll highlight few of the Ananta Kalyana Gunas Paramashiva manifested in this Nijavatara, which will be useful for all of you, which you can imbibe and manifest. Absolute compassion and Paramashantatva. Because of extreme compassion, extreme peace in the core. Not only not getting agitated by those so-called people who vomit poison and enmity, very strategically using them also as part to make Kailasa successful, to make my mission successful. That is what terrorizes those people who are vomiting poison, venom, and enmity. Listen. I never show violence. Never get agitated. But because of my Shantatva, eternal peace, I know very strategically how to use even their enmity for my advantage and to fulfill my mission. I tell you, always decide how Paramashiva on the peak of Maha Kailasa is an eternal Shanta Swarupa, Paramashanta Swarupa and Paramashanta Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Meditate on that. During any agitation, anything tries to perturb you, shake you from externally or internally, Just meditate on that form, how coolly he is sitting on the top of Maha Kailasa in blissful Shanta Swarupa and Nirvikalpa Samadhi. You will simply see how to strategically use even the venom vomited by your enemies. I know how to make them part of my Sena without their knowledge. Understand? So even the agitation of the enemies, well used, by Paramashiva. Listen. When the Targavana Rishis, I don't know what kind of, when the Targavana Rishis sent all different attacks on Paramashiva, like they sent a snake, deer, fire, thinking that they can destroy Paramashiva. He just held all of that as his ornaments and his weapons. He made all of it as his ayuda and abarana, as his glory. When Targavana Rishi's most powerful people sent a snake and he held it like a toy and playing with it and controlling it, nobody else even dared to attack him. All of them know his power, his glory. They just disappeared. Nobody else even thinks about attacking him. Nobody even cherishes enmity towards him. They sent a tiger. He just made the tiger skin as his dress. They sent deer. He held that deer in hand and made it a pet, his pet. They sent Parasu. He just took it and made it as his weapon. Paramashiva is a living being, not just embodiment of few qualities. He is a living being. Karunamurti. Connect with him. He will shower his auspicious qualities on you. Om. Om. Listen. One more Kalyana Guna Paramashiva is manifesting through this Nijavatara is even 24 hours before. Last night, I was sitting and writing a book. All of you should know. I started writing a book from the time I learned to read and write. I started giving satsangs from the time I started speaking fluently. To tell you honestly, my first book was handwritten book. At the age of 5, I wrote 8 copies, the same book. My guru has actually given me this as a homework, like a training. He said, first, you should always write book, handwritten and publish. Only then you should go for publishing it. So before you want to publish my first book, I always used to think my first book was published at the age of when I was 20, but now we found out from the Tiruvannamalai, a lot of evidences are coming out when we are doing the research. From that handwritten book, now only after this evidence is recovered, even I am remembering, yes, at the age of 8, my guru has made me write handwritten book and made me publish it. We always consider only printed book publication as a publishing, so I did not think this can be considered as publication. Only now I understand, yes, even that was a publication. So from the age of 8, my first book publishing, till now, even few hours before I am sitting and writing, and even though after setting a record, world record, that I'm the largest published author in any field. We have a book of records, Asia Book of Records. Even after the world record, I am continuing to write because I have something to share with you all. As long as Paramashiva has something to share with you all, he will continue to write through this Nijavatara. Same way, at the age of 5, during this month of Margazhi, my Acharya used to give regular satsangs in Tiruvannamalai temple, Unnamalai Amman Sannidhi, on Devaram, Tiruvasakam, Agama, Shaiva Siddhanta, all these Hindu scriptures. One day he made me sit and asked me to start speaking. From that time my public satsang started. It is now 40 years of public satsangs. In this also we have set world record. The largest number of hours public discourses given. We have already set Asia Book of Records, and we are going to send both to Guinness record, because even in Guinness record, this is the record. Nobody else has set this record. We are able to break all the records, earlier records. Even after setting the world record,
So
I
if
don't
there is a
feel
single
tired or
word
bored
on
to
that
speak.
huge pile of Satyabhama
I have so much to
gold
speak.
and
If I am stuck and sitting without
Krishna's
words,
title
not because
lips.
I don't have anything to speak, I have too much to speak. And I am just waiting,
Show that
thinking where to
devotion
start.
is above everything. Material,
Understand?
charity.
I am not
whatever you may
stuck because I don't have something to speak. I am
In the
stuck
same
because
way,
I
I
have
think
too much
we
to
have all
speak.
seen again and
It's
again
only
how
traffic
Swami
jam.
brings this same context into our lives.
If the words are not
Again and
moving,
again,
not
telling
because
us,
words are not
reminding
there,
us
but because
it
of the
is
traffic
the
jam.
devotion that moves us forward and expands us in our lives, that showers us with the most auspicious blessings.
With Paramashiva's grace,
So, with this
as
beautiful
long as he has
discussion,
something to
let us
share,
understand And
to the
what
world,
same
I'll
spirit
continue
sends
to
in our inner
speak,
space,
speak, speak.
that devotion above all is what will move Bhagavan, is what will have, will
Tireless
we will have Bhagavan always in our life.
life.
So with this, let's get ready
No
to
boredom.
offer the Tulabhara Seva. We're offering the Rajata Tulabharam, the Tamra Tulabharam. Rajata is the silver, Tamra
Even
is
the
the copper,
idea of
and
tiredness and
very
boredom
blessed
does not
Tulabharam, the
exist
Rudraksha
in
Tulabharam
me.
as well. So we're now going to be offering the
This
Tulabhara Seva
age
in
and
Adi
all is
Kailasa.
only for all
Let's
of you.
now get into
Number.
the ritual. We'll
For
now
me,
chant the Sankalpa for those offering
all
Tulabhara
these
Seva
numbers
today.
does not have any meaning. I am as fresh as my guru made me sit on the stage in Arunachaleshwara temple, Unnamalayamman Sannidhi at the age of 5 and asked me to speak with what enthusiasm. The grace of Paramashiva manifested as words through this Nijavatara. Even now the same enthusiasm, the joy of the child, fresh beginning. And I know, because it is from Paramashiva, it will be there forever. If you heard oldest video recorded satsangs, meditation instruction, when I guide meditations, and here today, you will hear the same instructions for each meditation technique properly, without a word changing and without even the tone or the tune will be changing. Any meditation technique or kriya, it will come exact words,
We'll now chant the Sankalpa mantra
exact
for those offering
sound,
their Rajata Tulabharam today,
exact
Silver
pronunciation.
Tulabharam. Please come into the space of deep listening and restful awareness in your Ananda Gandha.
Because it is
And
coming
raise
from
the intention
Paramashiva,
now
it will be there forever.
Invoke the most auspicious blessings and offer our devotion at the
Om.
divine lotus feet of our beloved
Om.
Bhagavan, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
With the grace of
Bhagavan Sri
Paramashiva, I am
Nityananda
just
Paramashivham.
seeing like
Mamopada
intense
samasta
version of
Pratyakshayadvara Bhagavat
this
Sri Nityananda
45 years
Paramashivham
of
Pridyartham
Paramashiva's
Adhya
manifestation
Purvokta
as
Evam
this
Punante Shveta
Nijavatara.
Vishishtayam Asyam Shubhatito. Feeling
From the age of 5, started speaking 40 years of
Zhangli Hong Nam Yaha Zinmu Guan Nam
satsang.
Yaha
From the age of 8,
Nam
started writing
Zhaugzhen Zia
almost
Nam Adhesya Zhangao Hu Nam
37 years of publishing.
Jinbing Nam Adhesya
And from the age of
Zhangli
4, I
Guan
started
Nam
carving
Yaha
with the grace of
Zhangli
Paramashiva, the
Yu
deities.
Nam Yaha Zhangli
So now almost 41 years of reviving the sacred arts. From that time, intensely now, all of you should know, undoubtedly we are the largest sacred arts organization in the world. Undoubtedly we are the largest Hindu organization in the world. And undoubtedly, with the grace of Paramashiva, we are the only Hindu nation in the world with sovereign land. Having Vedas and Agamas as constitution. Understand, we should say very clearly, with Paramashiva's grace, we are the only nation with the constitution written by Paramashiva, not any human beings. constitution written by Paramashiva himself, jurisprudence written by Paramashiva himself. We are the only nation whose constitution and jurisprudence is written, revealed by Paramashiva himself as the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva's Ganesha Anugrahamurti, Gajamukha Anugrahamurti. I bless you all with all the auspiciousness, ultimate auspiciousness, Paramashivatva. From today, initiation into Paramashivatva, experientially manifesting Paramashivatva, will start in all of you. Listen intensely. You all love yourself by your nature. You all love to enjoy yourself, keep yourself happy, live your life happily by your nature. Loving yourself, enjoying yourself, wanting to keep yourself happy, wanting to enjoy your life happily, all this is perfectly right. Nothing is wrong. Only thing, the source from which you enjoy, you derive joy, you derive happiness, that source's quality, memory, bioenergy, everything comes into you. Listen. The more and more you enjoy Paramashiva and Guru, not only you will be celebrating, enjoying, keeping yourself happy, you will start manifesting the qualities of Paramashiva, bio-memory of Paramashiva, bio-energy of Paramashiva. You will start radiating the qualities of Guru, qualities of Paramashiva, qualities of Guru, qualities, bio-memory, bioenergy of the Guru. Life is too simple. Just enjoy, derive love, derive pleasure, derive happiness, everything from higher source, Paramashiva. That's it. If you think your qualities are stronger than your identity, you will see Paramashiva also as the quality and less identity. If you think your identity is more powerful than your qualities, you will think Paramashiva also is a powerful identity, less of his qualities. He is more his identity than his qualities. People who feel their identity is stronger than their qualities, they will connect with Paramashiva also with the same idea. You will feel Paramashiva also
is a strong identity, and his qualities come and go. There are some people who feel their qualities are more stronger than their identity. They feel Paramashiva also same. His qualities are stronger than his identity. So let us meditate on his qualities. But to understand one thing, me as Paramashiva, I am strong in my identity and in my qualities. I am not just the totality of few qualities. I am more than any qualities you can imagine, visualize. All the best qualities you can imagine, visualize, all that put together, and something more is me. Listen to this. By knowing how I exist, you will become me, because you will recognize you also exist in the same way. I am revealing the macrocosmic secrets. If you internalize these macrocosmic secrets, you will realize as a microcosm you also exist with the same principles, with the same understanding, in the same flow. Understanding. You exist in the same way I exist. You will be liberated. You will be liberated. You will manifest me. Paramashiva is all the best qualities you can imagine, all the best qualities put together, plus something more. So the identity is also strong. That is why I am saying I am form, formlessness, and more. I have an identity, I have being, I have all the Ananta Kalyana gunas, all the qualities, and more. By meditating on any of my qualities or my identity, you will manifest me. You can connect with anything. Paramashiva is here, manifesting available for every being, everyone. Listen intensely. By internalizing the truths I am revealing, by coming to these powerful conclusions I am revealing, by connecting with these powerful cognitions I am revealing, you will realize your Paramashivatva. This great macrocosmic secrets I am revealing, by internalizing them, you will realize your microcosm also functions in the same quality and principle. To understand, Paramashiva, I am form, formless, identity, and all the auspicious quality. Some people say, I am embodiment of quality. Some people say, I am a form. If you feel you are just embodiment of certain qualities, you will connect with me as embodiment of some quality. If you feel you are an identity, you will connect with me also as an identity. If you feel you have form, you will connect with me as a form. Understand, in reality, I am formless and I have forms, and I am a powerful identity, powerful being, powerful auspicious qualities. I have everything as my expression, as me. If you connect to any of my auspicious quality, you will reach me. If you connect to my forms, you will reach me. If you connect to my being, you will reach me. If you connect my existence, you will reach me.
Shiva is not just the totality of you auspicious qualities. So by meditating on it, you become that. He is totality of auspicious qualities and consciousness. That is why when you invoke him, invite him, he occupies you and graces through you, radiates through you. Not only he introduces himself to you, he introduces himself through you to everyone. He introducing himself to you is authenticity. He introducing himself through you to others is enriching. Mahadeva is the conscious intelligence. Shivoham is not technique, it's a conscious process. Meditate on Shivoham. Don't think your japa, repetition, the strength of your meditation is going to bring the results. No. He is conscious intelligence. You meditating is nothing but invoking him, requesting him to fill you, to radiate through you. Mahadeva is pure consciousness. Mahadeva is embodiment of purity. Mahadeva is alive. I can't say, just because I chanted Shivoham for millions of times, I started experiencing Mahadeva. No. Just because he is consciousness, he accepted my request to walk into me. He started radiating him through me. Understand, he is consciousness is the good news I want all of you to know. He accepts your request even if it is made once. He is Bholenath. Simple guy. His presence is not heavy, demanding. No. He is not Vaikunthavasi. He needs the Lakshmi to press the feet and the Ananta Sesha for a bed and the milk ocean for his presence. and all the best things, Shamantaka, the greatest jewelry for wearing. No, I am not disrespecting Vishnu. All I am trying to tell you is, Mahadeva is Bholenath. Even if you are already depressed like a cremation ground, you are almost there, your whole mind is dull, dead, depressed cremation ground, even then, he is happy to dance there. And all your thinking, feeling, everything is full of negativity, 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 negativity like a ghost. Even then, he is ready to have you as his companion. Understand, he is too simple and his presence is not that heavy. His presence is powerful but not heavy. Heavy means demanding. Powerfulness is different, heavy is different. Is Bholenath. His presence is never demanding. His presence is so powerful, but not demanding. Understand, invoke him, request him, pray to him, ask him, invite him to your inner space. Mahadeva, whatever I know as Aham is a bunch of my root patterns, social conditionings, parental conditionings, layers and layers of patterns, samskaras, and the past life karmas. But this is not too big for you. You can burn all this, and this cannot be the reason why you are not happening through me. Can this stop you happening in me? I am completing this and surrendering at your feet. O Prabhu, happen in me. O Mahadeva, happen in whatever I feel as me. Let Aham become Shivoham. Let Aham become Shivoham. Invite him. Invoke him. Request him. Understand, he is conscious, alive, present. ecosystem is extremely important to manifest enlightenment, state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva, superconsciousness of Paramashiva. Kailasa is the ecosystem. Listen, Kailasa is the ecosystem. Ecosystem is extremely important. Understand this? If you are constantly treated as God for people, by people around you, you will simply become God. If you are constantly trained, supported, helped for you to become God, you will simply become God. Listen carefully. Whether I hug you, whether I say I love you, whether I give my smile, or I stare at you, or ferociously treat you, I am constantly making you God. Maturity is mandatory in life. The good news I have for you is it is too easy. It is not difficult. All you need to do is get out of the impact of the gaslighting done on you by the unconscious. Ecosystem. The so-called human society. Listen carefully. The modern day human society you are living is such an unconscious ecosystem. It does so much of gaslighting. Gaslighting means, let me define, so much of false ideas are dumped on you, even you start believing them about you. Listen carefully. You need to be enlightened, not gaslighted. Anything which puts self-doubt, self-denial, self-hatred in you, SDHD, self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial in you is gaslighting you. Anything which empowers you, evolves you, entrains you, excites you, enlightens you is Paramashivam Jnana. I tell you, listen carefully. When you have a group of people who decided to get out of the delusions of the society, you create an ecosystem. Tyagis form ecosystem. So even unknowingly, you will not be feeding poison in your system when you create a beautiful ecosystem around you. Even unknowingly, you will not be feeding poison into your body and mind if you create an ecosystem around you. I tell you. Whether you want to achieve highest state in the field of health, wealth, knowledge. For example, even if you want to become a best lawyer, you need a lawyer ecosystem around you where many lawyers get together, meet, talk to each other. If you want to become the best doctor, you need a doctor's ecosystem where many doctors gather, get together. That is why I always insist. Go to the top hospitals where large number of doctors practice, because the standard will be very high due to the ecosystem. The best practices will be available due to the ecosystem. Anywhere, in any field, best things are achieved in ecosystem. If you want to learn things quickly without wasting your time on reinventing, that's what my guru told me. My guru, Kuppammal and Raghupati Yogi, both of them told me, hey, after we leave the body, you should go to Ramakrishna Mission and spend time in Ramakrishna Mat and learn from BAPS, Swaminarayan Sanstha. They gave few names of the Hindu sannyas sampradayas and organizations. I said, why? After learning from both of you and all the gurus here in Tiruvannamalai, why should I go to some other organization and gurus? I will learn on my own. They said, no, it will be wasting time in reinventing. In Tamil they said, நீயே சமைச்சு கத்துக்க ரொம்ப நாள் ஆகும்டா. அவங்க கிட்ட இருந்து போனீங்கன்னா அவங்க எல்லாத்தையும் இதெல்லாம் ஆராய்ச்சி தேர்ந்து தெளிஞ்சிருக்காங்க. அப்படியே நேரா அத்தனையும் தெளிவா கத்துக்கலாம். Tamil they said that if you cook every item on your own and taste, it will take years. They already cooked and kept, and they know the right, wrong, good, bad, everything due to their long experience. Go to that ecosystem and learn the whole thing in short time. Don't waste time and life. Of course, I obeyed them because Guru Vak, and surely I have benefited. It's extreme compassion, but the way they molded me, the powerful way, they all jumped on me. And I want all of you to know, it is on record. My Guru Isaki Swamigal is well known, popular figure. And he was known for putting human garland on Arunachala hill. See, he popularized doing Girivalam, means walking around the hill. This century means last century, the 20th century, going around the hill of Arunachala was popularized just because of him. He has done 108 days rolling on the ground. Rolling on the ground. Per day, 2 kilometers he will roll. So within 7 days, he will finish one full round of Arunachala Anga Pradakshanam. Per day, 2 kilometers. 7 days, 14 kilometers he will finish. Like this, he has done Anga Pradakshanam for 1008 days. Means almost 3 years. Little less than 3 years. 1008 days, 2 kilometers per day he has rolled. The whole hill rounding is 14 kilometers. And 2 kilometers he will roll. The remaining 12 kilometers he will walk. And then where he left, from there he will start next day. Like that 14 kilometers
he will cover it within 1 week. Listen. Like that, he has done 1008 days. It is all not stories. It has happened. The whole Tiruvannamalai is a witness for this. And after I was born, he stopped all his public activity. He used to sit in place called Panchamukam, where his Jiva Samadhi is even now. He used to sit there. Whoever comes, he will give them solution by writing and tell them to go around the hill. Sometimes, for some people 7 days, for some people 3 days, for some people 1 week, for some people even 15 days by walk. He himself has done Anga Pradakshanam, rolling. But he will tell people who come for solution to go around the hill by walk. Continuously, so many people got benefited and going around the hill by walk, doing Giri Pradakshanam. The whole city saw 24/7 human garland put on Arunachala. So that is why he was called as Annamalaikku Naramalai Botta Isakki Swamigal. His name is his name as Isakki Swami, who put the human garland for Arunachala. Day and night, he was that well-known figure. So popular, well-known, he himself has done so much tapas. After I was born, he declared the purpose of his life was to give birth to me, to bring me. And now it is time he should spend remaining part of his life making me flower. So he said, no more public. Hardly, see, every day he will be seeing and blessing thousands of people sitting in Tiruvannamalai, that Panchamukam place where his ashram was and where his samadhi is even now. That property is actually in my name only, because he has written a will. He has handed it over to me. Of course, government has occupied, that is different, but he has made a will. We have even the will document. He moved from that public place and started sitting above the hill in a remote place just to take care of me and groom me, flower me. After I was born in 1978. I think in 13 days, that baby will be given all the ritualistic welcome and the naming will be done and they will take the baby to the temple. He took me to the temple on that day. After taking me to Arunachala temple, he declared he is withdrawing from public life. And from 1978 to 1991, till then he lived. He lived almost 13 or 14 years after I was born. That full 13 years. 78 to 91, you calculate, I think 13 years maybe. Whole day and night, he poured himself on me. Like this, 16 gurus poured their life for 16 years and grounded me, made a strong foundation, made me flower.
I tell you, every Shivacharya in Tiruvannamalai temple is my guru. I'll be so happy to have their feet dust on my head. Every person living in Tiruvannamalai is equal to Paramashiva for me, because they all ganged up and had such an amazing ecosystem. I tell you, within 2 days, That whole street, actually that 4th street is all full of my relatives. My family has a habit, they will marry inside. So every person will be related to me at least 5 or 6 ways. My father's side, he will be cousin. My mother's side, some relation, some way. It is such a tight-knit family. I can give you an example. My mother had 5 siblings. My mother and her sister and 3 sons. All 5 got married in the same next streets. My father's mother and mother's father are brothers, sisters. Like that, all only inside family they will marry. And all of them live a large joint families. To understand, whole that my street knows that Annamalai Swamigal gave me some spiritual instruction. I went and cut myself. Not even one person had one ill feeling for Annamalai Swamigal. Forget about having any bad words for Annamalai Swamigal. Not even ill feeling. Not single fellow. Even thought of coming and telling me, why do you go to that Swami? Because of him you cut your thighs and you have so much pain and 13 stitches. What would have happened if you did not cut the thigh, you just cut the neck? All that negative built up. Stupidity. Not even one person trying to have one thought against Annamalai Swamigal, my Guru, or trying to even stop me going to my Guru regularly. Nothing. I tell you. How much the ecosystem is important for a person to become enlightened, for enlightenment to flower. How much a ecosystem is important, understand this. From this, even if one ill feeling in the doctor or in my mother or in my father or in my family towards the Guru, or even slowing me down going to my Guru, would have made the whole thing. I don't know what would have happened. I can't imagine the other side. But I tell you, because all of them were in such amazing space, it's not that people don't care about me. There were many, for many people, I am their favorite. I was literally like how Balakrishna was treated by the Vrindavan Vasis, same way that whole Tiruvannamalai village in those days, that it's only few streets in those days, that my community celebrated me, even now celebrating me, that is different. I tell you, all of them love me so much, but not a single fellow, neither they had this thought, nor they told me, or even tried to stop me indirectly. My father could have said, no, first you attend, take the treatment and get well. Later on we will see when we should see that Swamiji, we will see later on. Now nothing, hurry. He did not tell. He said, first let us finish the bandage. Immediately I will take you to that Swamiji. What an ecosystem. Listen. Temples, that is one ecosystem. Yoga studios
yoga centers, yoga training places. All this is second level ecosystem. Please understand, ecosystem means where you may not have one lead, one head, but so many people know so many things. Each one contribute to others' life, enrich others' life. Everyone learns from everything. Everyone learns from everyone. So this is what I call ecosystem, a temple. It's not that one person is the head of a temple. Of course, there are some temples, one person very sincerely leads the whole thing, very organized way. Great. If your temple has that kind of a person, great. Like Nallur Murugan's temple has that family, Mappana Mudaliyar's family. Their dedication is something extraordinary. Symbol of sincerity. If a temple has that kind of a leader, great. But 99.99999% of the Hindu temples don't have that kind of a lead. But it is an ecosystem where somebody knows how to do puja, somebody knows how to keep the temple clean, somebody knows to conduct the special festivals and rituals, somebody knows how to write books. So all of them put together, they maintain an ecosystem. That is what is a temple. So the temple ecosystems
Paramashiva's direct message from Kailasa. Listen. Kailasa is the message from Paramashiva for all of you, not only to sail through this pralaya, to have superconscious breakthrough. What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. If you cannot come to Kailasa, Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa. Literally enlightenment served to you without you even moving out of your couch. Enlightenment, power manifestation, Paramashiva, everything for couch potatoes. Siddha means in Sanskrit two meaning, boiled and enlightened. We boil couch potatoes and make them enlightened potatoes. We boil couch potatoes and make them enlightened potatoes. If you can do yoga, the ecosystems, like how in many cities our devotees have formed. Everyone wakes up in morning Brahma Muhurta and calls all the people who are in that same time zone and does yoga. I tell you, this kind of groups are literally like direct Paramashiva. Person who calls you in Brahma Muhurta and wakes you up and asks you, come on, let's do yoga. Be very clear. Remember that call is directly from me to you. My dear, come on, get up. It's time. Let's do yoga. Remember, this very voice is only coming to
Now
you
chant the Sankalpa of those offering the
maybe
Darshan
in
Baba.
somebody else's form.
Mamopata samasta
Never miss
Pratyaksha
that.
Dvara
Wake
Bhagavan
up,
Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham
do yoga,
Adhya Purvokta Evam Guna Visheshena
do puja.
Vishishya Ayamasyam Shubhadito
If you don't feel like doing, if you don't want to do, all right, don't do anything, but don't make any decision in your life.
Balaji Srinivasan Namadheyasya Anusha
Tell you.
Srinivasan Nam Yaha Rohit Gupta
What
Namadheyasya
Andal and Manikavasagar used to do thousands of years before, the same thing we are doing now.
Raghavan Savnamadheyasya Radha
Digitally,
Yaha Srinivasa
reviving that ecosystem.
Anand Mohan Namadheyasya
Every ecosystem, please remember, I am there with you all.
Keshav Vasudevan Raghavachari Namadheyasya
Doing yoga, guiding all of you,
Bhargav Sridharan Namadheyasya
correcting your postures, helping you to do puja and receiving puja and blessing all of you in every way. I sincerely encourage all the sanghas all over the world to form ecosystems. Morning Brahma Muhurta, wake up and give a wake up call to everyone in your time zone. Because it is digital, it's you don't have to be dependent on anything else. Just wake up call in everyone in your time zone and all gather in the Zoom call and start the yoga. I tell you, always having spiritual friends is the best way to get enlightened. Spiritual friends are the best support. That is why I insist on Sangha. Sangha makes you enlightened. Guru, Linga, Sangha. Guru is Swamiji, he is there always. Linga, already given to all of you, Atma Linga. And Sangha. I want next 1 week to be dedicated by all my disciples, devotees, to make a beautiful Kailasa all over the world in every time zone and enroll, enrich as many people as possible. 6E. First E, electronic. Second E, enlightenment. Third E, ecosystem. Electronic, enlightenment, ecosystem. Then enroll, enrich, enrich. 6 E's. Let's reach out, support every person. I tell you, if you are supported by Kailasa, you are receiving the service worthy of $1 million. Especially during this pandemic, Pralaya, let's reach out every possible person. Let's reach out everybody. Support, help, have more and more positive, powerful cognition.
Kailasa is the space where human beings literally become divine beings. The Shiva, Paramashiva, understand. We have to come to our original self. The Paramashiva, ultimate. You literally have to reach the purpose of your existence, enlightenment. Those enlightened beings living together, extreme bliss and power manifestation is Kailasa. Understand? It is an enlightenment ecosystem. Kailasa is the enlightenment ecosystem. It is not just Brahmanas, Adina, not even a nation. It is an enlightenment ecosystem. It may be mapped on a temple, monastery, Adinam, nation. It may be mapped on planet, but Kailasa itself is an enlightenment ecosystem. Thousands and thousands radiate like millions and millions manifesting power, living together all over the world, happily, blissfully, peacefully, powerfully.
My whole effort of reviving this Kailasa nation is to bring all the ancient enlightened civilization, Hindu civilizations, greater science, values, philosophies, principles of gender equality back to life, bringing the past, the glorious past, to the future. Past was glorious in every level. Fortunately, still the past is not dead, it is still alive. Maybe the intensity has come down. Maybe some of the sciences we lost, but we have not lost everything. The good news is, still the documents, scriptures are available, and still the knowledge is in our DNA, and we can revive. The great news is, already Kailasa started reviving for future. Kailasa was the past, Kailasa is the present, Kailasa is the future hope.
experienced with Swamiji's beliefs and that whole enlightenment ecosystem. That same thing Swamiji is reviving as Kailasa. So all of us can experience this with Swamiji. And Swamiji is just extending himself, radiating so powerfully and manifesting himself for each and every each and every single one of you that have joined us today, and hope you all enjoyed this season. And tomorrow onwards, we are going to be having the next program starting. So make sure you are tuning in starting from 7 a.m. EST. And let's now conclude this program, offering our gratitude to the divine liberty of our beloved sponsors.
द्वादशारत्नीरचना भवति द्वादशमासा संवत्सरः संवत्सरमेवावरुन्धे मौञ्जी भवति ऊर्ध्वैमुञ्जाः ऊर्जमेवावरुन्धे चित्रानक्षत्रं भवति चित्रं वा एतत्कर्म कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि आरात्रिकं समर्पयामि भगवत्श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव चरणकमलेभ्यो नमः।
नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द
With this we come to the conclusion of the Tulabhara Seva on this auspicious day of Nithyananda Jayanti. We will now be having the Chitra Nakshatram festivals on the Jayanti Chitra Nakshatram across the Kailasa's global temples. So please stay tuned. Otherwise, happy Nithyananda Jayanti to everyone. With the divine blessings and grace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramasham, we now conclude the Seva of Tulabhara. Nityananda.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham 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 Paramashivoham Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham
Nithyanandam will now chant the Sankalpa for those offering the Vyjayanthimala Seva today.
Paramashivoham
ममोपात्त समस्त दुरितक्षयद्वारा भगवच्छ्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम अद्य पूर्वोक्त एवं गुणविशेषेण विशिष्टायामस्यां शुभदितो
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Maharaj, you can do
Nithyananda
Archana or Abhishek?
Paramashivoham.
Can do Rajananda Maharaj?
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Few minutes,
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Then you can say morning will come. Morning.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Okay. Yeah, you told me.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
How many of you were able to manifest? Now, please relax and you can actually go and check your height. Check your height right now. I request all the participants, check your height right now and come and post here. How many of you actually were able to have a breakthrough? Were able to manifest this power? Take a moment, go ahead and check your height. Definitely with this powerful darshan and initiation, definitely you would have manifested.
Paramashivoham.
Come on, all the participants.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Come on, Shiv Panditaya, Ma Teresa, Ma Yogananda Guru Prasadini, Ma Kala Kala Priye, Ma Kamakala Rupa. I request all of you to go ahead and verify, check and see if you were able to manifest. If you had, how much of your height has actually changed? What is the difference? Take a moment and please go ahead and measure the same point where you had marked earlier. Go and stand there in the same position and measure yourself now.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Please post here. You can measure now and please post here. Any change that you are seeing in your height, take a moment and post here.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Wonderful. Yes. See, even if you have the slightest change, see, getting that slightest change is still a power manifestation. Post it here. Whether increase or decrease in height, please post it here.
Paramashivoham.
Great. Let's see some of you posting. Now, we're going to be entering into the next session where Swamiji is going to be revealing a very important revelation on Ananta Kalyana Gunas. What are the Ananta Kalyana Gunas and what are the Ananta Kalyana Gunas of Swamiji that we have been blessed to manifest?
Some of the greatest sacred secrets of Paramashiva's existence. Understand? By knowing these great sacred secrets, truths about the existence of Paramashiva, you will become Paramashiva. Paramashiva the cosmic existence can be experienced just by listening and internalizing these sacred secrets, powerful truths I am revealing. So please listen intensely and carefully. Akshaya Guna of Paramashiva means Guna can be. Guna means the nature, character, idea, habit, all these put together. And something more is the word, Sanskrit word Guna denotes, which is your core nature expresses as a habit in your doings. Nature in your being, habits in your doing is called guna. Actually, the word Sanskrit word guna means little more than all these English definitions I gave. Character of your being, habits of your doing, all put together, and something more is guna, nature. Akshaya Guna means the nature of something which does not get destroyed. The Akshaya Guna of Paramashiva, which does not get destroyed. Please listen. The Guna of Paramashiva, which does not get destroyed. The nature of Paramashiva, which never gets destroyed. If you understand that, that nature is so exciting, inspiring, your whole being will just get sucked into it.
I'll tell you one incident with Arunagiri Yogeshwara. He used to initiate me in multiple spiritual practices, powers. Sometimes will make me do a very, very challenging, difficult things as tapas, as penance, as practice. But when he initiates me, he will take the power he is giving it to me from my being and give it to me. He will show me very clearly he is taking it out of my being and he will give it to me and ask me to start operating it, manifesting it. Once I asked him, Swami, you are here. You are only taking it out of my being, and whatever you are giving me is already in my being. Then all this tapas, the strong training, heavy training, is this needed? He told me, this training is not for you, but for you to know how to train your disciples, the next generation. I tell you, how much I was devoted to my gurus, I am more devoted to my disciples.